us pick out what trips we wanted to go. I said, how about we go camping? Camping would be pretty fun. I looked at her. She smiled. I said, yeah, let's go camping. Dad decided, why couldn't we just go hunting? But I said, camping could be fun. We'd never been camping before. We've always been hunting. She said, alright guys, pack up. It was about 5 hours later when we were done packing. I said, phew. Well, that packing was pretty long. Alright guys, Mom said, now that we're done packing, let's get in the truck. We all closed the doors at the same time. Dad started up the truck. He said, alright guys, you ready? We all said, yes. So, we decided to go. Dad started up the truck. We left about 5 hours later. We were on the highway when something caught my dad's attention in the middle of the road. It was a dead warthog. And on the side of it was a arrow that had a pig's head on it. Me and my dad started to like get creeped out by this kind of stuff. Didn't want us to watch horror movies because he knew it would freak us out. So he took the things and put them in the back of the trunk, then hopped back in the car, then we ran off. We finally reached the campsite. My friends were excited too. Dad said I could bring some friends along the trip. After we unpacked, we started to set up the tent. After we set up the tent, my friends were dismissed by my father to go gather some wood, including I decided to gather some wood. He said we all had to be back by 8 o'clock, or else that we were gonna leave. I said that we should bring walkie-talkies just in case if any of us got lost. Dad said, good idea. He got the walkie-talkies from the trunk that he was always begging to using on one of our hunting trips. Jack was talking to me on the walkie-talkie, telling about some story he heard back in high school called the Pig Man. He told me about the song these children on the side of the road would sing. It went like this: beware the pig man. Right down on Pigman Road, beware the pig man. Right down on Pigman Road, beware the pig man. Right down on Pigman Road. He attempts to kill everyone that trespasses on his lawn. Just beware the pig man. Right down on Pigman Road, beware the pig man. Right down on Pigman Road, beware the pig man. So, so after he was done singing the song, I said, "What a stupid song." He said, "Hey, never mock the pigman, alright?" I said, "Fine, but that's not a true story. If there was a pigman, why wouldn't he attack us right now?" He said, "Maybe we're not in the right woods." About 1 minute later, we all came back. My dad was frightened. To him, and all of the kids dropped their wood, including me. We ran to him saying, "What happened?" He said, your mom was taken." I said, "By who?" "Some guy wearing a pig mask, I don't know. But all I know is that he took him through those woods." I never knew that this day would finally come. It's time I told one of my friends the truth. I believe their story of the pig man. My friends still had their walkie-talkies. I had a plan to get my mom back. I said, "Turn on your walkie-talkies now." I asked my dad if he kept those bags of guns they always kept for hunting trips in the back of the trunk. He said, "Yes, there are 12 of them, each for your friends." And I said, "Good, because I had 12 friends along the trip with me." We ran to the back of the trunk. I quickly opened it with the keys I always keep in my back pocket just in case of emergencies like this. We all loaded the guns with the bullets that he keeps next to the guns in the back of the trunk. I said, "We shall find our moms, alright? Both of us will split up. We will split up into groups, alright guys? Jack, you come with me. Tommy, you come with me. And Sarah and Gina, you go with each other. And Jack and Jackson, you go with the girls." We all split it up. And before we split up, I said, "And the rest of you go with all each other." We split it up. About 3 minutes later, we walked around in the dark, twisted woods. Bill kept talking the conversation up with his pigman talk. I said, "Dude, shut the hell up. You're getting me shivers down my spine." He said, "Isn't that what campfires are supposed to be about? Scaring the crap out of you?" No, camping trips are not meant for that. We kept walking until we started to hear this noise. It went like we found out where the noise was coming from. Behind a bush of trees. I decided to go check it out. So did my friend. And when we got to the bushes, we crawled them back together. We saw this guy and my dead mother's corpse. I started crying until that thing, or that guy, whatever it was, heard me. He turned around quickly and saw us. He started chasing after us. We started to get up and run, but Jack didn't make it. He tripped, and the thing pulled him back with a meat cleaver. He stabbed the meat cleaver into Jack. And pulled him back into the dark woods. He screamed, but after a few minutes later, the screaming stopped. We kept running. Josh was the only one with us. I mean, with me. Josh was another one of my extra friends, so there was actually 13. I decided to let my other friend that I said would come with me go with the others. Later that night, we were still running through the woods until I got a call from Sarah. Jackson had been slaughtered. She said we don't know how and don't know who slaughtered him, but we sure he was slaughtered with a meat cleaver. I said, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Till we started hearing noises in the background. Then that's when we heard, ah! I quickly turned the walkie-talkie off and throwed it into the water. At least Josh still had his walkie-talkie. But a few hours later, we found ourselves back at the campground. My dad was gone. We don't know where he was. We decided to search around the trailer for him. But that's when Josh decided to look somewhere else. He looked under the trailer, and what he found made me so furious with revenge and rage. My dad's dead corpse. I said, whoever's doing this, I will hunt them. I will find them, and I will kill them. Even though it was a sad time to say that, I said I've always wanted to say that, ever since the guy in the movie Taken said it. But I was still furious, and I was gonna hunt for them, and I was gonna find them, and I was gonna kill them. I loaded my gun. Me and Josh were the only ones left. Till Josh got a call off of the walkie-talkie. He answered it on the walkie-talkie. The voice that sounded like a pig said, "I hunt you, and I will find you, and I will kill you, no matter where you are, no matter where you go. There is no place I will find you. There is no place I will kill you. I will find you." Ah! We stopped. We decided to run to the car. We run as fast as we can. But Josh, a chain wrapped around Josh's leg was pulled back into the forest. Then I stared at the forest and I heard, "Ah!" I kept staring at the woods until Pigman came out. I started running. He quickly shot at me with a meat cleaver, except the meat cleaver barged into the trees. He killed all my friends, including my family. I was alone. I was on the bridge. That's when the pigman cornered me. He said, "I found you. Now I'm gonna kill you." Taking out his long machete like Jason Voorhees had. He started to walk towards me, but I loaded the gun. I pointed the gun when my dad always taught me how to do it. Then what happened next was unexplainable. When I started to shooting, I closed my eyes all the time. But when I opened them, the pigman was gone. All that's left was his dead corpse. Finally, I got rid of the guy who killed my family and my friends. I quickly walked away, but to only turn around for 1 second, I saw that the body was gone. I started to look around, but I heard the police cars rolling up. Then, as soon as they pulled up, they were transporting me to a medical asylum because they thought I killed my family on myself and my friends. In the morning, I arrived at the asylum. They had put me in a cell, but then came this old guy who was a police officer and half detective. He came in the room and asked me why would I kill my family or my friends. I told him it wasn't me. It was Pigman, and he's still out there. And one day, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna go back and kill him. Hey guys, Nathan Games 300 here. Hope you enjoyed the Pigman Massacre creepypasta. Stay tuned for the next creepypasta will be Pigman again. Pigman Isolation is gonna be the name of it. See ya.